He painted the most famous face in history. He designed flying machines long before the sky was conquered. He explored the human body, the stars, and the mysteries of the soul. But beyond the myth of the genius was a man, curious, restless, often doubted and sometimes defeated. This is not just the story of Leonardo da Vinci. This is what you can learn from him today. Leonardo was born in 1452 in Vinci, a small town in Italy. He was illegitimate, born outside marriage, and could not receive formal education in Latin or law. But perhaps this was a blessing in disguise. Free from the strict education of the time, he developed a mind that wandered wherever it wished. As a boy, he sketched plants, animals, and mechanical devices. His notebooks would soon become famous for blending art, science, and imagination like no one else before him. At age 14, he became an apprentice in Florence, learning from master sculptor and painter Andrea del Verrocchio. Leonardo soon outgrew his teachers. His paintings showed soft light, lifelike emotions, and mysterious expressions, techniques the world had never seen. But life was not simple. Projects were delayed. Patrons were demanding. He often left works unfinished, including the famous Adoration of the Magi. Critics accused him of dreaming too much and delivering too little. Learning never exhausts the mind. Leonardo believed that knowledge was not something you received, it was something you hunted. He studied anatomy by dissecting corpses. He explored botany, hydraulics, aeronautics, and geometry. He filled over 7,000 pages of notebooks with ideas and observations. His philosophy was simple but radical. Curiosity above all. Observe first, judge later. Art and science are not enemies but partners. While others accepted dogma, he questioned. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, he wrote. He was not trying to be smart. He was trying to see what was really there. Leonardo's successes are legendary. The Last Supper, a revolutionary mural capturing not just a scene but the emotions of betrayal and loyalty. The Mona Lisa, perhaps the most analyzed and mysterious smile in all of art. Engineering marvels, designs for helicopters, parachutes, armored vehicles. Architectural plans for ideal cities designed to resist disease and promote beauty. But he also failed often. Many inventions never left paper. His flying machines never flew. Some paintings faded because he experimented with new, unstable materials. He was criticized for being slow, distracted, and impractical. But Leonardo understood something few did. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. He embraced failure as part of discovery. Every setback led to deeper questions, and deeper questions led to greater understanding. When Leonardo died in 1519, many thought he would be remembered as a talented but unreliable artist. They were wrong. Today we see him as the symbol of Renaissance thinking. The idea that humans are not bound by what is, but driven by what could be. His studies in anatomy influenced medical science. His engineering inspired modern inventors. His blending of disciplines shaped the very idea of creative genius. Steve Jobs once said, "Leonardo is one of my heroes because he saw patterns where others saw chaos." He changed not just how we see the world, but how we question it. So what can you learn from Leonardo today? 1. Curiosity is a habit, not a talent. Don't wait to feel inspired, practice asking why. 2. Mastery means blending, not choosing. Art or science, logic or imagination. Leonardo's life says both. 3. Failure is the price of invention. His unfinished works and failed machines weren't flaws. They were evidence of courage. 4th, observation beats assumption. He didn't just draw what he thought he saw. He drew what was actually there. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. Leonardo lived not to prove himself, but to discover himself. He failed. He succeeded. He asked the questions no one dared to ask. And because of that, the world he left behind was not the same. The world doesn't need more geniuses. It needs more curious minds willing to look deeper. Are you ready to be one of them? Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. I love those who can smile in trouble. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Time stays long enough for those who use it. Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master. While I thought that I was learning how to live, I have been learning how to die. Greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. Experience does not err. Only your judgments err by expecting from her what is not in her power. The knowledge of all things is possible. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. Iron rusts from disuse. Water loses its purity from stagnation. Even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. Blinding ignorance does mislead us. O wretched mortals, open your eyes. Nature is full of infinite causes that have never occurred in experience. To develop a complete mind, study the science of art, study the art of science, learn how to see, realize that everything connects to everything else. He who wishes to be rich in a day will be hanged in a year. Wisdom is the daughter of experience. Just as courage imperils life, fear protects it. Obstacles cannot crush me. Every obstacle yields to stern resolve. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. If this moved you, imagine what's still ahead. Subscribe for more timeless wisdom from history's greatest minds. New insights every week, right here.